Hey, good afternoon, race fans, and welcome to the Challenger Series, which we're here for the first episode. I'm Boffin Bill Brandis, and this is my associate, Ted Ferguson. Actually, my name is Barry. Who cares, Ted? Today we're going to see some great races out here today. We got ourselves some interesting competition as the racers are getting ready for their big race. As you can see right now, our racers are tuning their vehicles to the proper modifications that they need for the track. Now then, Ted, who do you think is going to win this oval roundabout race?
Well, Boppin' Bill, I'm thinking that this race is going to be quite the extraordinary event. As you can see, the race cars here are, well, there's quite a big bunch in the beginning, but it seems now that we've got ourselves the second placeman, and they're doing quite well.
I would agree. So, the big question is, do you think our lucky winner here, the Mr. Second Placeman, what's his name again?
Well, if we can look at the charts on the upper left-hand turn, we see that Mr. Jukebox Pirate is in second place, and he's doing rather well. I mean, it's a rather easy track to go on. It's just a simple oval gravel. Oh, hold on. Whoa! We got some incomers coming out of nowhere out of right field.
That's right. That's what these types of races do, you know. You never expect to see any sort of racers coming around, they're coming around everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh my gosh! Have you seen those two just come off the track?
I know, it's crazy. Oh, hang on. They took out the first placeman. That's what happened right there.
Oh, jeez. Well, it looks like Mr. Jukebox Paul. Oh my gosh! There are racers all over the track today. Oh, hold on. Oh, that is a slam.
I agree with that, Ted. I agree. The racers here are getting very violent. It looks like our first placeman here, Mr. Jukebox Pirate, is seeming to get in some raffles with the other racers.
It's crazy, right? The racers are indeed fighting around the track. In fact, it's kind of, if you didn't know who was in what place right now, it would be hard to tell. It also looks like he slowed down to let Mr. Beetleman to get on the way through.
And that would be it, ladies and gentlemen. The 6 laps are done for the first race of the first league of the stages. As you can see, the times are here. We'll see now that Mr. Jukebox Pirate is celebrating his victory in the winning circle area, cheering to his fans and all sorts of other people. Don't you agree? Wasn't that an exciting first race?
Of course it was, of course. But you never know what you're going to expect here on the show, right, Bill?
All right, Ted.
My name's Barry again.
I don't care. Now we're going to see another type of great race. It looks like it's going to be somewhat of a figure eight. What would you call that?
I would call that a pin race. No, hairpin race. There we go.
Why would you call it that?
Well, reminds me of a hairpin. Apart from the other loop, but I suppose if you add a loop to the end of a hairpin, that's what you get.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Well, it kind of looks like, whenever you buy a shower curtain, and you know how it's got the hooky on the end, and it's come with that slot.
That is not what I was thinking at all. Wow, where did that come from?
I'm not particularly sure. I had to go and buy a shower curtain a couple days ago. Brand new one. It's very terrible, by the way.
Why would you have to buy another shower curtain?
I don't know. And we're getting distracted, ladies and gentlemen. We're going around the first bend. There's a lot of contact coming here in the first corner. Still kind of unsure where the oh, hold on. Oh, Jukebox spins out the guy in the Bel Air. That was incredibly good skill right there. We're going over the bumps. We're seeing a lot of the racers lose their grip on the track, really trying to grip it. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of slams going in right there. A lot of people are fighting over the, they're fighting, that's for sure.
This is some grade A action, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm honest, I've always thought about doing this.
Have you? Oh my gosh, you see all that?
Oh, no, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. The guy nearly bumped Mr. Jukebox out of the third placement that he's in, but he regained his track and now he's drifting around the second bend.
Indeedly remarkable. We are seeing great talent coming from all these races, aren't we?
Indeed we are. This stuff is remarkable, wouldn't you say?
I agree. Now we're going around the first bend this was?
Yes, this was the first bend.
Okay, so now we're on like the second lap. Wow, this is kind of long for some reason.
Well, Jukebox takes second. Oh, and he's well done. Over the wreckage. Oh, no, he didn't quite make it. He spins himself out in the process. What a heartbreaker, let me tell you. Oh, he's just being bumped around. Oh no. He's down. He's out.
Oh, what a heartbreaker for all the fans out there. He even had the best lap of 37.8 seconds. That is not great for him. He is sitting in the outfield. not doing all that well. Man, we had such high hopes for him. I was kind of hoping that he'd win that.
Well, sometimes things like that happen. What kind of track is this?
I'm not particularly sure. It looks like a bow tie.
Or dog bone?
Yes, this is the dog bone track.
That doesn't really sound right.
No, it doesn't, but we'll go with it. Track here is around 71% gravel and 29% tarmac. I bet the tarmac is right in the middle. The racer, it looks like he is preparing himself a little bit before the race. It seems as if it's going to be quite easy. All you have to do is drive down the straightaway, and then you either turn right or left to then turn into another straight to then go down the same straightaway you just came from.
Mm-hmm. Racers are getting ready, and off they go.
Boy, this is quite the exemplary match that we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. Quite exemplary. Ooh, wow. Jukebox really rear-ended that guy, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did. I wonder why.
Not particularly sure, but the races are still a little unsure. We're right at the beginning right now. We're seeing everybody do their thing. Oh, this is the tarmac. Oh, whoa! He just clearly spun that guy out. Oh, and into the tires. Not doing great for his pod right there. But here we go. We're going to see him hit the first jump. There they go over the first jump. Nice job. A lot of the cars seem to have landed properly, other than that Brains guy over there. Oh, turning into the right-hand side. Oh, Jukebox slams a guy out into the outer wall. And not only that, but he's also hitting himself into the outer wall. Racers are going back into the middle. This is normally where you'd see a lot of collides, but it looks like all the racers seem to have gotten each other out of the way. Oh, he's taking the turn rather wide. Oh, he's kind of very outside, but that's okay. He caught it. He's catching up to the first placeman. Going over the jump. Oh, jeez. Wow, dude.
He got knocked out.
Yeah, he rammed right into that guy. He didn't even get placed on the board. He got taken out really early in the race. Ooh, it's not looking good for Jukebox. Wins first in the first race, and he's not doing so well in the others. He dies. This is quite the race that we have here, right?
Yes, they have 8 stages they have to complete in this heat.
It's rather crazy, don't you think?
Not entirely. These types of races happen all the time.
What kind of track are they racing on right now?
Looks like a giant triangle. Actually, reminds me of a pull triangle, to be specific.
This is a strange track.
Well, it's full of really long straightaways and lots of sharp turns. This will be quite the strategy for us to see how the racers will do over this type of race.
Do you think they can actually survive this long?
I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. We'll see.
The racers are getting... Oh, here we go. We're all at the racing line, ready to rock and roll. Mr. Jukebox is in the 13th place position. So far, the racers are kind of just, they're kind of there.
I know, it's crazy, right? Now, as you can see, we're heading into a straightaway where on the left side, it looks like there's many little bumps, but on the left, or on the right, there's a lot of big ones. Oh, hang on, Jukebox sees the opportunity. Oh, and he tries to sneak through, but he slams into the pickup. They're fighting over one another. Oh, hang on.
Looks like the track emerges. Uh-oh, and Jukebox is off the track.
Oh, damn. I don't think he was aware of that jump, was he?
I don't think he was at all. He's trying to get back into the race circuit, and oh, man, he hits the one steel concrete pole thing out there. That's got to be a heartbreaker.
But right now, he is in 8th place. With the front guy in front of him, looks like he's losing grip. Jukebox might be able to handle this.
Oh, hold on. I think he actually has a problem. He can't seem to turn right, or left, I mean.
Perhaps all those heavy hits have messed with his steering.
Looks like he's going down the left side again. Don't know why he did that, but maybe because he enjoys the inside. Oh, looks like the yellow Mustang seemed to have overturned himself. We're heading into the another one of the first, I'd say the second corner. There we go. Looks like Jukebox is taking the left. He's going to do the jump. But he hits the... Oh! Oh, he just hit the lip of the jump, and he overturned himself, and now he's backwards. He doesn't know where he is. He's about to fall down. Oh, and he resets himself, and he's back on the track. He's in the 9th position. He hasn't really taken over anyone. In fact, he's lost a place. Meanwhile, if we can take a death count right around now, I think there's how many deaths? Oh, and he's looking to his right, and he sees a racer really close behind him. His brakes are not working, and neither is steering. Oh, and he dies again. Not great for Jukebox. Jeez. He is not looking all that good. Not even placed on the board. Don't even know what time he did, but it wasn't even the fastest lap. This is not looking good for him. He only has 1 first place in his book.
I agree. But we still have 4 more races to see. If he improves on these 4 races, he may win. Right now, he's at the very bottom of the scoreboard because of his average, and he's not doing all that great, but he may have the chance to bring it back right now.
Well, I certainly hope so, Ted.
It's Barry.
I don't care. Now, we're going to see the races here at Sovlik Sandpit here in glorious California.
I thought it was Washington.
It's California.
I thought it's Washington.
No, it's California.
No, it's Norway.
What? All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's 82% gravel, and about the rest is tarmac. As you can see, the straightaway right here where they start is the tarmac. Oh, it looks like Jukebox is trying to get into the middle to see if he can upcut through the middle and get between the racers. Lots of slamming into the first corner. This is some grade A stuff. Oh, hang on. That's a really tight corner. Jukebox did not encounter that really tight corner, but it's okay. He dialed it back in, and he's still in the race. The racers here are doing an excellent job of keeping their composure. It's quite the battle here for first place. Or it's actually quite a battle between the second, third, and fourth members. The fifth placeman hitting Jukebox in the rear end, but he's pretty good at what he does, so he made sure that he stays in correctly. Now we're on the straightaway, heading into the first corner. Ooh, Jukebox uses that Bel Air to use him as a brake, and he slams him off the course, taking second position in the race. Ooh, Jukebox messes up thinking he has to go left, but instead he goes right, but he caught it, and he's still in second place, leaving all the other members that were behind him now in the dust.
By the way, Bill.
What?
Well, I was thinking, would you ever do this sort of thing?
I'm thinking that I kind of would. Although, if I'm honest, I don't have the proper health insurance. You see, when these people race, they either are there for the adrenaline rush and the excitement that they see, or they're there for some other reason.
What would you do it for?
I'd be in it for the money, and for the glorious fueling rage, or rather adrenaline that you would feel during these types of races.
I agree. We're already beginning to see some carnage on the track. Some cars are off the course and dead. The carnage in this type of race is real. Jukebox, on the other hand, seems to hold his own in the second place position. And the first placement, as you can see on the minimap down on the left corner area, you can see that he's way out there. But hold on, looks like the third and fourth placement members are trying to catch up. But we'll see what happens later on this race. We still have 3 laps of this race to go. And Jukebox still hasn't beat his best time of 39.2 seconds.
Oh dear. I'm getting some answers from the cockpit right now. His gearbox system is not working properly right now, and his suspension is also completely gone.
That is not good. Jukebox is now Oh, he spins out the Beetle. The Beetle is gone, and he still is in second place, holding it still. Third and fourth place members are still trying to catch up to him. Wait, hold on. Did he lap that Beetle?
He did lap that Beetle. That Beetle was actually in last place.
Oh. How many races are left on the track?
Well, we don't actually know for sure right now, but I'd say about 50% of them. Oh, you can hear the brakes squeal as Jukebox forgot about that corner again. Man, he's not doing all that well in this race, is he?
No, he's not. He's catching up to another placeman. Oh, never mind. That guy just dove right into a tree.
I think he only had 3 wheels now that I think about it.
Yes. When you have 3 wheels, you lose your steering. Or even if your steering bracket is broken instead. You know, anything is possible. Man, much carnage is on the track. The vans, everyone's dead.
It's crazy to see all these people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Are you getting tired?
No, not particularly. Oh, he looks like he beat his best time with a now 39.25 second lap. Oh, here we go. We got some action, ladies and gentlemen. The third and fourth placemen, people are now fighting for second place. There's a huge battle going on right now. They bumped Jukebox back in the third place. Well, this is not looking good for him right now. And I think that he can't steer very well, so he's not going to be... Oh, hang on. Oh, he's really trying to knock that one guy out, but letting that other guy get through anyway. Oh, dear. Oh, no! He's spun out! They spun him out! What do you think is going to happen now? Well, he's just been back down in the fourth. Oh, now in fifth place. Ooh, that's got to be a heartbreaker.
I bet it is. Considering the fact that he worked so hard to keep second place for all those laps, and now he's back in fifth place across the line. That's got to be a heartbreaker.
Wow. Not even the fastest lap of the race. It was a 37.3, was it?
I believe so.
Man, this is not his league. Not his league at all. Man, I thought Jukebox would have had these races.
Apparently not. But we still have 3 races left. Then you have to fill in their average at the end. We'll see what happens.
This race looks like a shoe.
I mean, we're at Fire Rock Raceway.
It doesn't even look like a rock or a fire. Either one would have been, made more sense.
This track, I believe, is kind of tricky.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's small and very compact, and you have to remember where each corner is, and one little one you mess up on, it's easy for anyone to take you over.
No, I see. So, tell me. Hold on. We got some action. Okay. Hold on. That conversation will have to wait. We're going to see some battle right in the beginning. Everyone fighting for the first place position, This is the good stuff right here. I always enjoy the beginning of these types of races because everybody is always, Jukebox knocked a fan out of his way, and he's still fighting back. He's doing great. Now, I hope this race works out for him. Looks like we saw a guy take it outside way too far. Jukebox is now in the second place position, driving as good as he can.
Yes. What did you want to ask about me?
I was just wondering, that was a pretty solid drift.
That actually was a pretty solid drift. It was very well straight on. Didn't lose that much speed, so that was actually pretty good.
He comes in at a 54.0 on the clock. Is that fast?
No, it's not the fastest. The fastest time on the clock that we have is the first place position, Mr. What's his name?
I don't know. I don't have the list.
I told you to bring the list. Man, you always forget stuff.
Wasn't my fault. I was never given one. I thought you were given one.
No, you always get the list.
Man. Well, either way, it looks like that Jukebox Pirate is slowly fighting for second place. Looks like the first placeman lost control there for a second, but they picked it up, and we're still back at it again.
Do you think these racers do this for the money or for the adrenaline?
I'd say for the adrenaline. Oh, hang on. Looks like Jukebox is going to get himself a new lead. Nice. Fastest lap on the board that we have right now is a 47.7 seconds. Not bad, eh? Oh, and he's caught up to the first placeman. Oh, and he slams and slightly nudges into the rear end of him, trying to spin him out, but since there was a corner, he couldn't lean in on the other side without knowing that he'd give away his position. Oh, and he slightly bumps him. Oh, it's a 2. Oh, he slams right into him. This is neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Lots of bodies.
Oh, wow. He shut the door on the first placeman.
That is for sure. He slammed him right into the dead bodies, and he's taken the first place position. Well done. The next person that's next behind him is Jorgensis. Jorgensis? Something along the lines of that. He is 6 seconds behind Jukebox. Lag is 7 seconds, and Fozix is around 8. But they might have their chance to catch up. Looks like Jukebox can't steer that well anymore.
Oh dear. No, he cannot. His left steering is a little bit broken, and I think there is only one right corner on this track, and that's the one he's on right now. He takes that corner beautifully right down the middle.
Yeah, but think about it. He's still got a bit more races to do. He's going down Death Car Alley, we're going to call it right now, because there's a lot of bodies on that area for some reason. We don't even know what happened. I wish we had a better onboard camera right now, but whatever. Oh, looks like Jukebox got some air there for a second for some reason. Let's hope this race holds out for the racers. He's going down Death Car Alley again, and he's doing rather well. Doing great. Doing fantastic, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just fart?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I'm not mad about that honesty, but man, that better not stink.
Wow. Listen, man, before we started this, I had to get a quick lunch, and you know those burger stands at that one truck?
I told you not to go to that truck. Their food quality is a little, it's always iffy, you know what I'm saying? It's not that great of tasting either in the first place. It's not even that cheap. That's race food for you, though. They have to make up profits whenever to sell food, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish that there was a way to change that.
Well, what would you do?
Sell t-shirts?
We sell t-shirts, and even those don't really make that much cash for the track. But we do like it when racers come down here and use our track in the first place, although it takes hours to clean up.
Mm-hmm. All those pots and things. Oh, look. Oh! Looked like he tried to kill the guy who was lapping, and he finishes with the first place in his hand. Well done. Not bad for 2 DNFs and then like a fifth.
Yes, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But he did have a first in the beginning. Remember that. He beat the oval track.
He did, but now we still got 2 more races to see what happens here. What kind of lap is that?
If I were to say that, it looks like a type of brass knuckle.
You think?
Uh-huh. But I'm not sure. Looks like the track is around 91% gravel and 9% tarmac. Not bad. Nah, we're in Sandstone Raceway. I believe this is in Montana.
We have a quarry down here that they are allowed to drive in.
Do you ever think that's a little weird? Being able to race in a quarry?
No, it's fine. It hasn't been used in years. So the racers have decided to build a track on it.
What do you mean the racers decided to build a track on it?
Well, the people who own the place built a track on the quarry site.
Oh.
You know, this quarry site was actually the sighting of aliens.
What? You believe in that crap?
No. Just want to see your reaction.
Well, why did you go with aliens?
No, you just, think about it. An old quarry, aliens come out. Oh my gosh! Lots of death on that first corner.
I don't think they're actually dead.
Well, they could have died. Unless they had their best of harnesses and other sorts of, safety gear.
I agree. Well, it looks like the first placeman has lost control. Jukebox, however, has not. Although he did take that corner a little bit wide. Oh, he's bumping the first placeman a little to set him off balance, and he slowly takes first place.
Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Now it's cruise sailing if you do this race properly.
Let's hope that he does. Otherwise, he won't get this race in the bag. He takes that corner nice and beautifully with a long drift.
Yeah, he certainly does.
Man, you keep yawning. Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know. I just feel like it,
Well, stop. We have erased the commentary.
There's not much happening anymore. The only camera we could afford was the one that flies above this one racer.
Well, it's not my fault that you spent all your money on the advertisement game with all them ladies.
Well, what? Wait a minute. What ladies? I didn't advertise with ladies.
You're not the one that ordered the Hooter chicks?
No.
Oh my gosh! Jukebox overturns on the lip! That did not look well for him. That's why you need to be careful about those types of turns, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's back in third place. Hey, maybe we might see some action now. See some real hardcore racing action. He's with Chris. Slightly bumps Chris, but slowly gets by, taking the inside. Now he's up against Midnight Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, it looks like Jukebox isn't even slowing down for this one area. He's taking it full speed, full throttle.
Not bad at all. He did not lose time in that corner. He slowly bumps Midnight out of the way. Oh, causing Midnight to practically crash into Chris. And now Jukebox takes first again. But now he forgot to slow down for that one turn. It looks like he's taking it way outside. And he screws himself up a little, but then he catches it back on. He slows down again. Chris is back at it for the first place. They exchange paint. Coming up against the corner. Oh, Jukebox takes the inside while avoiding another racer who's lost the wheel and is only doing donuts. And now he's in first place. Chris, on the other hand, must have crashed into one of the poles and died. Nope, hang on. I'm receiving word from the cockpit that Jukebox's engine has suffered a little by running into a wooden fence.
How much damage do you think it was by running into a wooden fence?
You'd be surprised how much damage a wooden post can do to a car. Did I ever tell you about the one car accident that I was in?
You were in a car accident?
Oh, yeah. You see, me and a couple of buddies were driving down a dirt road, and we mistook a turn, and then the car started doing flips.
It does?
Yes. Then we landed in some farmer's yard and is taking out his fence. You should have seen the car after. That fence post made quite the dent in the car. What's this guy? Oh, Jukebox tried to take the inside, but there was a guy dancing. There's also a guy driving in the woods for some reason.
That damage seemed to affect him pretty bad. All of his braking in the front has kind of gone. His steering is a little bit wonky as well. But it looks like he holds on as far as he can.
Now it looks like Jukebox is going to take it as fast as possible down this straightaway right here. Well, he's taking it quite quick, but he is holding on to that. He is full throttling at around 93 miles an hour.
That's pretty quick.
especially on these types of roads. Here's the thing, Ted, Barry. You never want to go too fast on these types of roads. You can have a lot of fun by not going that fast. You know what I'm saying? You do have to have some acceleration. You do have to have the car have some power behind it, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to get you in trouble, but just enough to, like, spin the wheels. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It looks like, there's a couple bodies laying on the track, but that looked like a new one.
Well, there's more carnage all over the track. Looks like Jukebox has held first place on his own for quite a while. Second and third placement are sneaking up slowly behind him, but they appear to be they slow down on that one turn. Now Jukebox is gonna, ease into the fast lap right here. Taking it nice and speedy. He seems to know this corner pretty well.
Well, in his last few heats, he has memorized this part of the track. Although normally he goes left down another lane you can see over there, rather than right.
I see. I always thought I'd be a good miner.
Now you're yawning too.
You got me doing it.
Did you say you always thought of yourself as a miner?
Yeah, just put a hard hat helmet on, go to work, do things. Oh, see more bodies on the track. Oh, looks like that blue bug from last lap again is trying to cough up Jukebox. He is not sharing the track for being a last placeman. He's trying to screw Jukebox up, and it looks like he wiped himself out on the minimap, as we can see. And the second and third placemen are still right behind him. But it is the end of the sixth lap, and we have a winner. Jukebox takes first place, as he rightfully belongs. Not the fastest lap of the board, though. That goes to a 50.2, 50.3. That's pretty quick.
That's only 3 seconds faster than Jukebox himself, but, sometimes the fastest lap is the best lap.
All right, we're coming into the last leg of the races, last heat of the day. And as I could tell, I know this track. This track is actually quite small.
Mm-hmm. This track is actually full of very sharp turns. Apart from the one on the very top right, as you can see right now, that was a very nice wide open turn where you can almost throttle it, but if you take it too far, you will crash rather quickly. The racers are now setting up their cars to kind of stiff to make sure that their car can, get enough downforce like they should.
Yes. I think the racers are ready, and we are underway. Now then, we got the cars ready and lining up. We got Jukebox back in the 13th position. It's going to get quite crowded in the beginning. Oh, Jukebox decides to take a bit of the green and cut through. Looks like it was a smart decision because it paid off, and he's right in the second place. Right up behind Mr. Jorkis's butt end.
Now we just get to play the waiting game.
Yep. When Jorkis messes up, Jukebox will probably go in for the kill.
Yes, he shall. He's really close right there. He's really on him. He's drifting. He kept it. Oh, nice. Well done. He's doing it. Oh, and he takes the inside, and he passes Jorkis.
Nice. That is real proper racing right there. Oh, and it looks like he almost forgot about that turn, and he loses first place again.
Not great. Imagine if they had to do non-contact racing. What do you think about that?
Well, that'd be a totally different race. Oh! He took out Jorkis. He spun him out a little bit, and he's confused.
That's our boy Jukebox. He will do whatever it takes to get first place.
I don't think he'll do everything to take first place, obviously. But he saw an opportunity, and he Striked? Okay, so he did that. And now Jorkis is in fourth place. And he's got the fastest lap on the board with 37.514.
Lag is right behind him at 5.3 seconds behind, but 5.3 seconds is actually, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a long time, but, it's catch-upable.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if this was a rally special stage, those guys, man, tenths of seconds can get you either at first or last place, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand the point of that corner.
I think it's just to make it not like an oval,
I see.
It makes more sense. Because what it really, it's just an easy oval track,
This is that really sharp hairpin. Looks like Jukebox takes it rather well. He's back up against he bumps that guy. Friendly bump. He's up with the last placement people. Doing rather well. Their cars look like they did not do well. Oh, he gives him a little love tap, tells him to scoot out of the way.
Looks like he's doing rather well. He's keeping first place rather well, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. We're at the beginning of the 5th lap, and he lost a friend. Oh, he didn't see that, did he?
Nope, not at all. Being in third person view of a car is kind of hard to see when you drive.
What are you talking about?
I was just speculating. Well, Yeah.
Are you okay? Maybe you should go take a nap.
I don't need a nap. All right, looks like we got ourselves... Oh, there we go. He's up more in the middle now. He's passing a lot of people. There's Chris. Oh, and he spins him out. I guess he remembers Chris for the last race, doesn't he? But he's caused himself a lot of damage. Was it worth putting Chris into a spin out? We don't know. The car has taken some major damage in the engine department. The suspension, gearbox, and the breakage system seem to be slightly out of whack, but it may be enough for him to win this race. I mean, he is 5 seconds ahead of second place and 17 seconds ahead against third placeman. That's quite a lot.
That is quite a jump of seconds. He wins the race, but did he win the heat is the real question. Fastest lap was a 36.8 due to the second placeman.
Not bad. Now we're about to see if he's actually won the entire heat. It looks like he does it. Ladies and gentlemen, he wins first place position out of everybody. Isn't that great?
It is, certainly it is. It tells you that you do not have to rely on, you do not have to rely on your past scores. Even if you fail the first few times, you can still win first in the end.
That was a great race, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. Tune in next time, ladies and gentlemen, to see the next type of race that will happen. Who knows? Maybe we won't be racing cars at all.
We do apologize. It was only one heat, but it was a rather long heat, Maybe next time we'll get to see some other races, Maybe an actual demolition derby. Who knows?
Indeed. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for listening, or rather watching. What are we called?
We are 78.5, the Raceway Network.
Really? We didn't have anything fancier than that?
Not particularly. We're still coming up with a name, but hopefully next time we will have a name. We'd like to thank you all for joining us, and we fare you well.
Goodbye.